Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. I'm Georgia and this is Crochet and Chaos. I just spent 2 hours dealing with laundry and I found something. Another thing that needs to go into my, oh hey, I need to fix this pile. I made this out of the Big Twist Rave and Unicorn, and it's the first top-down raglan I made, and I made it long enough to be a dress. But the problem is, well, I followed the directions. Obviously, whoever wrote this has a longer torso than me. Look how far down the armpits are. Like, that has to be taken out. Yeah, that's the top. I mean, look how far down these are. Here's where my arm is. Look where these pits are. Like, somebody, whoever wrote it, I think it was MJ Off the Hook that did this. She obviously has a longer torso than I do. But I need to take all of this out. All of this. And shorten the torso part up to about here. That's a lot of work. And the sleeves have to come out, and I am so sad that I have to do this. Like the one time I wore it, I'm like trying to put my arms up, and it just was not working. So that's the thing. And today I'm just going to do a little tidying. I spent 20 minutes looking all over my desk for a crochet piece that I made. It's just a little ear for another video for something that I'm fixing. And I can't find it. I think one of the cats took it, which means I have got to get the yarn under control that's on my desk, because it's everything that's sitting here is works in progress, just yarn that I haven't put away, and I just need to deal with it. So where to start? I'm going to start with this Labubu head. Yes, I was making a Labubu and it's turning out huge, and I need to make I need to make everything but the head. That's going in this little bucket. All this stuff is going in this bucket to hopefully contain it from cats. This I just need to put away. That's still going in there for now. It can go next to the Labubu head. Oh, I found me some black Big Twist Living. I wonder what I was using this for. But I should have put a pillowcase in here where the yarn didn't get stuck on these bits. But this needs put away. I was going to put that through the yarn winder, but I can't be bothered. This I'm going to use for something here real soon, because that's going to be a Christmas present. Oh. Sorry, Gordon. All of my white yarn needs to go in here where I'm fixing my cardigan, because I have so much ribbing to do, and I'm probably going to use all of that yarn. I'm probably exaggerating. This is one of those headband ear warmer things that I'm making, and it's just been kicking my butt. This is part of a Christmas ornament that I don't know where the other piece went to, but here is the yarn for it. I'm going to set that in here. This just needs put away. I don't know why that's up there. This is for the other thing that I'm fixing. I'm going to set that over there. This probably is just going to get put away. I thought this is a mess over here. This is a crochet present that I'm working on. Set that right there for a moment. Because this is just to contain yarns. There's my hat and my gloves. I might want those today. I go out. Oh, more white yarn. Awesome. Oh, this is the yarn that I took out of the cardigan already. Cool. Cool Halloween thing that I bought on clearance. Deadpool Funko bobblehead my cat knocked down. My vitamin D. I was wondering where that was. This feels like the Twist Living. This little ball of yarn. Oh my God, Urz. I never put this bit away after finishing the shrug. This is another Christmas present. This is a granny square that I made. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't even remember why I made it. My Hello Kitty cat's ear bunny that I recently made. My stapler I was looking for. Score. This I'm tearing apart. Like, I cannot double strand yarn. That's, I'm not gonna have my scissors. I think that's a turtle shell. There's the other bit of that Christmas ornament. Gratuitous Visits by Urz. Yes, hi. You were bothering me while I was trying to do the laundry too. You're half the reason for this mess. You are. I'm trying to clean things up, and you are just being. You are just. No, you can't get in the yarn basket. We're just being Urz. What? Look, I'm trying to clean a space for this basket. I don't remember what that medication was for. That's where this is supposed to go. Why? Why are you like this? My crochet notebook that I am trying very hard to keep. Yardage. Tablet. Urz. So much Urz. Switch case. Why do I have a sock up here? Yeet. Printer cable plug thing. Oh. Too close for comfort or too far to care. Finding humor. Oh no, I didn't think that one. Paper that I thought I was going to use for research. Will you stop it? I found my C2C cable. my other C2C cable. I think this is for my Switch dock. I think. What did you... Why? Why? There's the cardigan. I did not make a clean spot for you. This needs washed. Urz, you need to move. You need to move. This needs to go here. And this book needs to be put away. I knew if I stayed over at the bookcase long enough to remove. Cat Shrek. This is one of my many Kelly Gallagher books. This one was used as a textbook, and I was just looking in here. I do not normally make sloppy notes like this, and I don't even know why this one post-it is in here about the book Night. It is so weird. Yes, that fits neatly with the other ones because they're all the same size. Continuity and book size. That's all I ask for. Do I get it? Rarely. What is this stuff? Yeah, I finished the one sleeve. Need to do the other. And rest of the around bits. I will probably go back to that when I am done with Christmas presents. I'm thinking here. No, I think I'm going to keep that as a 6-day start blanket. It's 6 days. It can be done in 6 days. I can finish this before Christmas. It's fine. I've got more than 6 days. Not many. This I really want to get done. This I need to work on. Set that up. This needs to go in the cable box. The elusive cable box. It's from my OLED. I like these type boxes. It's got all these cables in here. Half of them I don't even know what they go to. But I have a box of cables. And I like having a box of cables because I never know when I'm going to need a cable. And theoretically, whatever I need should be in here. Now, what's funny is I can't find the charge cable for the dock for my Switch 2. I don't know where I put it. And it's not in the box of cables. And it's not in my Switch case. I'm just going to set that in the bookcase. Let's pick these up off the floor. I can go right there next to you, Gordon. This I want at the moment. because it has the patterns that I want to work with. And I'm going to start with Pikachu. Now, where did I put that stapler? There it is. Because I don't like having... I have the school stapler that will go through 25 sheets of paper. But there's another part of this pattern that I need. No, it's not you, Squirtle. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander. I'll put staples in these. Oops, I lost the paper clip. 6 days star blankets and smaller clips for that. This is the Christmas beaver. These are what I'm making. They're made with the heads from this pattern, and this is by, who is this by? I don't know who this is by. Curious Papaya. But what I am looking for, I think this is it, the Santa hat. Ideally, this is what I want to do with the patterns that I'm working with. Put them in here where I can find them easily. But I think I'm going to start with the Santa hat. Start in red yarn. Make a magic circle. There is no extra directions on this like there is with the others for using bulky yarn. Is it on the other page? Or for using the chenille yarn? Because I don't want to do this in cotton. Okay, yes. Number 5, bulky yarn, Premier Parfait Chunky, and Cardinal Light. Okay. Number 5, bulky yarn, Premier Little Bunny. I have some of that. Somewhere. I'm going to find it. I found it. Oh no. Where's that my eyelash yarn? Where is... my stool for short people problems. This was originally going to be part of a cat tree that I made, and I kind of commandeered it. And it's Tunisian crochet hook because short people problems. Nope, this is my eyelash yarn. Oh crap. I'll write it down. Now I'm not going to be able to get it back up. That means I have kind of funny. I knew I had to. Oh look, and I screwed up the camera when that fell, when that eyelash yarn fell. Okay, that needs to be readjusted. Right there. Okay, and one of these. Nope, I just have, it doesn't have a folder for bit. I just need to pick the spot and open it. Bunny. Put this one. This is going to be for the fluff on the Santa hat. Ooh, we're really sizing down because it says a size 4 needle. A size 4.5 hook. Okay. Of course, I'm going to need less than 1 skein of each listed. I don't have a white pom-pom. I'm just going to make a ball. No, I know how I can make a pom-pom. I need to go get a fork. I'll be right back. And I am back with the fork. I picked one from an old set that we don't use. Nobody's going to miss this. It can stay in my craft stuff. I'm going to make a pom-pom. I've never made a pom-pom out of fluffy yarn before, so we're going to see how this works. You can watch me fail live. Center pull. Score. Now, if you've never used a fork to make a pom-pom, I have been doing this since I was a kid. Put the string, this is what you're going to tie it with. It goes between the middle 2 prongs. And you just take and weave your yarn through like this. Just weave the yarn through. No. Just push it down every so often. The more yarn you get on there, the fluffier the pom-pom. I feel like this might be an oversized pom-pom for this little Santa hat, but who cares? It'll be fun. Oh, the only thing that would make this better is if there were sparkles in this. That would be cool. Yeah, I'll do a couple more rows. Okay. When you get it, when you get your fork filled, snip your yarn, snip your yarn, take the yarn that you are using to hold your pom-pom together, and tie it as tight as you can and pull it off the fork and then tighten it further. Make a knot. And fluff out your pom-pom. I said fluff. I may have put my yarn on there too tight, but it's fine. And then clip the ends where it doesn't look weird. One Santa hat pom-pom. I used just regular cotton yarn to tie it together because I thought it would work better. Like, I've never done anything like this with bunny yarn. This is little bunny, and I think that's going to be the perfect size pom-pom. But I'm going to use this for sewing. It says to hot glue it on there, but it says to use regular pom-poms too. But I'm going to use this to sew it onto the top of the Santa hat. Okay, Santa hat, red yarn. I need a 4.5 hook. That may be sitting on my desk here. Move you over there. That's my mouse. That's a 325. is not a hook, that is a stylus. This is the fork. It's a digital printer for my phone. Okay, that's a 5. I'm getting closer. 4.5. I pulled it out first try. Okay. Let's see if I can get a center pull. It's going to be right here somewhere. I bet there's going to be yarn barf. There is yarn barf, but I got my center pull. Yay. That's a lot of yarn barf. Wow. Do you guys hear Urz screaming back there? Where is my end? I feel like my end should be here the way that this is laying around, but I can't find it. This is all looped. The end has to be in this bit. There it is. One end. Okay. I hate making magic circles with this kind of yarn. I really do. You know what? I'm just going to use the chain 2 method. I want my tension ring. Where is it? Where's my tension ring? That is not a tension ring. There's a bunch of stuff that gets taken out of here. There's a tension ring. That is a tension ring that will work. Yeah, that's the one I want. That one's defective. Just, an earring that. This feels so weird using a 4.5 hook on this yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm just like doing the slip stitch method to close things up where I know where I am. Just works easier for me that way. Oh, I love how I'm backlit over here. This is amazing. But it took me 2 hours with help to deal with my laundry. And because it's just been piling up because I've not had time to take care of it because of school. And I had to deal with it today because I could not find my driver's license. And I have been driving without it for weeks. And I thought it was in a pants pocket or something, or in a hoodie pocket, because where else would it be? It wasn't, but we did find it in the car under the passenger seat, of all places. So maybe technically I wasn't driving without it. I just didn't know where it was. It was in the car with me. That's all the law says. It doesn't say it has to be on my person. It just has to be in the car with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have been really stressed about that. Today was the day that if I couldn't find it after going to the laundry, that I was going to contact the DMV and tell them that I needed another one. Because I have applied, I am in the process of applying. I have to do like a whole thing to substitute in the county that I live in rather than go all the way out to where I go to school, because I only have to go out to the university 2 days a week. I no longer have to go in like 3 or 4 days, and I'm no longer student teaching, so I really only have to make that 2-hour commute twice a week. And rest of those days I can stay down here, and if I'm lucky, do substituting. And get my foot into the school system here. Because I will have my licensure in May, or I will be eligible to get it. I have 1 class left to take. Well, actually, I'm eligible now to get my licensure, but I'm waiting until I finish my MED program because, see, that's perfect size. It's going to be perfect because it'll be a whole thing later. It has to do with pay and everything, because like if they hire me before I have my licensure, it'll be at X amount, but then if it's under contract, they won't change that when I get my licensure later. And it's just a whole thing. It's better just to get my license after my MED is done, but I am eligible for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How am I not counting this right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I ended up with an extra stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I should just double or half double crochet 2 together right there where it doesn't look so odd. Don't know how I did that. Can you guys hear Urz screaming in the background? There we go. Okay, that was round 2. Round 3. Wait a minute. No, that was round 3 I just did. Half double crochet all the way around. All right, now I'm doing includes every other stitch. Okay. 2. I don't like that. I'm gonna have. This is where joining at the end of each row makes things weird sometimes. I have to be careful. Well, I don't think this is going to be stuffed if it's done with half of those, since it's not being done with single crochets. It'll be fine. Urz! 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 Why you scream? What? What is so wrong with your life? happy. I am so happy to be going back to doing MFA classes because I do not have to. This is easy. I make it sound easy. You read books, talk about what the author did, what you liked about what the author did, what you didn't like about what the author did. You write a story that is somehow connected to like maybe using the same theme or maybe the same style or something that the author did. But you know, it's basically a lot of, if you want to write well, you need to read a lot of different things, and that's how the MFA program is run. And you read books, you write stories, you workshop stories, give people feedback on what they've written, and in my brain, it's easy work. But also too, like when I did my MA, if you have the proper professors, if you have professors whose teaching style meshes well with you, the classes are even easy. You read a book, you write a paper about it through some literary lens, like monster theory or feminist theory or psychoanalytic theory or whatever. But I didn't find that all that hard. And honestly, I don't know. As much as I enjoyed this medieval plague lit class, you know, it's like we were looking at things like trauma theory through the carnivalesque and some other stuff. I just did not mesh well with this professor's style. And apparently I didn't mesh well with her because this, like I said before, the second I got sick and fell behind, she started treating me like I didn't belong in class. It says to use an invisible join, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to connect my white yarn, which is supposed to be the little bunny. What just, oh, that was my fork. That is my pom-pom fork. Exchange yarns. Look how big this hat is. Like, that is going to be a big Pokemon head that goes in there. It's nice to have double crochet this. I feel like this isn't, I don't know. Every stitch. Oh my god, this is. Okay, I guess it's working. It looks fine. I wasn't sure how that was going to be. I feel like it should be fluffier. But it's fluffy enough. This is only one round. I feel like it needs two. Let me look at the picture again. The picture was definitely done with regular parfait chunky. But using the bunny, I think it needs two. But it did. The picture definitely looks like there were two rounds or a bigger yarn was used. Because if you look at that, that is not enough white brim for this huge hat. I'm going to make a note here. This. I need to write where I can read things. There. Pencil just did a weird thing. Here's my straight edge. Now maybe I can write where I can read it. That's the end of the page. Hey, Gordon. Calls. Not my neatest writing, but I can read it. And that is why I like printing out patterns where I can make notes. I like this yarn. It's not, I don't have fluff going everywhere. It's nice. It's waved in. To find my stitches, because we all know what it's like to work with fluffy yarn and have to find stitches. It's a pain in the buttski. Oh yeah, look at that. That's much better. That's what we need. We needed 2 rounds. There. If you've never worked with fluffy yarn, a lot of it is done by feel. With this, you can kind of see like where your stitches are, so it gives you an idea of where you need to be. There. There. And right here we are tying it off. Back here. There, that's right there, and in there. Alright, let's weave in some ends. I want my big needle. I have to find it in this mess. What a mess. What a mess. Alright. It's time. Oh no. It's time. Tension ring, stitch marker, earring, eyeball back, earring, tension ring, regular ring, chain, bracelet, needle, earring, stitch marker, earring, tension ring, stitch marker, earring, needle threader. For yarn, this thing's great. This came from Clover. Look at that. Look right there. Look at that. You can put yarn through there. You can put bulky yarn through there. It's great. I love this thing. Tension ring. Pin back. I need to put that on that. I know what pin that goes on. Stitch marker. Stitch marker. Let's move that over there. Tension ring. Bracelet. USB dongle. I'm going to put that in there. Brooch and necklace bits. It's really interesting. Tension ring. Stitch marker. Bracelet. Bracelet. Stitch marker. Earring. Stitch marker. Stitch marker. Stitch marker. Stitch marker. Thread or yarn cutter, also from Clover. I love this thing. It can go on a chain. You can wear it. You can take it anywhere. I love this thing. It works great on all yarn, even bulky yarn. Tension ring, eyeball back, stitch marker, and I think this was a stitch marker, and the clip came off of it, and another stitch marker. Okay. That is cleaned out. Now I'm going to take all of the, and there's the clip thing that it was on. I can put that back on there. That's my big needle. It just kind of stayed out by itself. I'm going to take this jewelry and put it in this pencil holder that I have my phone sitting on for the moment. He's probably not going to fit. No, he fit well enough. Curious. Oh no. My bracelets. I have officially lost enough weight that I'm going to have problems wearing bracelets. Look at that. Which I shouldn't be able to do that. That is ridiculous. Is this one going to do the same thing? Yep. Well, that's the thing I have to worry about now, is wearing bracelets and losing them. Great. Should not be able to do that. I'm probably going to have to, like, hook it back into the, I think it'll fit. Maybe. Yeah, but I'm going to have these little bits hanging off. But as long as it's not too far back, it'll be fine. Yes, I know I could remove a couple links. I'll do that too. Or instead. But what's it? Back to this. You don't want to hear about my jewelry, my issues with jewelry. Let's weave this in. If we can see to weave this in. If it'll weave in. This does not want to weave in. This is not going to come in. It's fine. Let's clip that. And this end. This one needs to be weaved in better because I did not knot this one. This was not finished off. This was where I connected my yarn. That will hold that. Clip that. Leave this in. Attach the pom-pom since this is not being glued on and it's being, since I'm doing this different. That one, that string there on that side of the magic ring. That one on that side. And knot this. Turn it inside out to knot it. That knot is not coming undone. That's like a macrame style there. Okay. So, 1/2. Okay, assembly. To create the bend in the hat, weave the yarn tail we left at the beginning of the magic circle out 2 rounds below. See image. Okay, well, I didn't do that. I did things different because, of course, I did. So I'm going to need a bit of yarn. Maybe this much. That's probably too much. And I'm going to thread my needle. I am going to get inside my hat again. I'm going to go under there. Okay. It says 2 rounds. 1. Why is that being weird? What did I do right there? Oh, no, it's just... Okay. 1, 2. We bend it down. And now I'm going to knot this. Well, now I know on the next hat not to turn it inside out because I always put the magic ring on the inside, the yarn for it. There, we fill that up. That, I feel like that needs to be folded over. Did I do that wrong? It doesn't look right. Let's try that again. So it looks like it's folded over like this. Not like this. Like this. Where's the main picture? Yeah, it's folded over like this. Okay. Since why you should always read your pattern all the way through before starting. Where you know if you're going to need that bit. What's up? Cool. I want to show you a thing here in a second. Okay, and there's the finished hat. This, like, this might fit Gordon. Like, it was back on the couch a second ago. But, like, I can fit, like, my entire fist in here. This is going to be a massive tree ornament. I feel like I should either be using cotton or my size 4 chenille. Like, because I have the skinny chenille. I feel like it might work, but I don't have any brown. Maybe I have brown. I will have to look around. But how big is this ornament going to be? This is massive. I feel like I should just do the entire Pokemon and have a Christmas Pokemon. I'll show you guys the final product when it's done. Oh, hi, Urz. Real quick. Hey, real quick. It's the next day. I need to get this video uploaded and record Vlogmas Day 6. But I had errands to run last night, and this is how big the head for Pikachu came out. Cat head for kind of for I'm not gonna put it on you for reference. So yeah, there's no way this is gonna be an ornament with the hat on it. Like, the hat is cat size. So I'm just gonna make rest of the Pikachu body, and we'll have a giant, well, not a giant, but a large Pikachu to hang around. And since Urz isn't going to let me record anything else, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you do, and make sure to make sure to watch yesterday's video for information on the yarn and book giveaway. And I will see you for Vlogmas Day 6.